Trippie Red told me to kill myself. Yeah, let's talk about it. So, this happened like 2016. And I know this happened 2016 because I started high school on my 16th birthday. And I started high school on my 16th birthday when I was 16 because I repeated a grade. I repeated third grade. So that's why I was old as hell and a ninth grader. Yeah, I was old for a ninth grader basically. But anyways, I was 16 years old. I had just gotten off the bus. It was like another day after school. And every time I came home from school, I would just lay in my bed and scroll on my phone, watch YouTube, watch Netflix, or whatever I was watching at the time. And I would also go live on live.me. It's a live streaming app where you can just go live and that's it. And I had like 12,000 followers on there. Everywhere else, though, I didn't even have like 1,000 followers. I didn't even have 1,000 followers on Instagram or Snapchat or anything. So like I was just a regular kid that was like a fan of rap and hip hop. This is before I had any fame, like any clout at all. Like no one knew who I was besides people on the live.me app. That's about it. Because I was on the explore page every day and like I was getting like a couple hundred people in my shit on live.me. Anyways, that's what I was doing in 2016. And it was just another day. And I was laying in my bed. Like, and then I just opened Instagram and I was like scrolling through people and I saw Trippie Red went live and I was like, oh shit. So I went on his live and I saw he was adding a bunch of fans, like people that followed him and shit like that. And I was for 2 hours straight, no lie, saying add me, add me, add me, add. For 2 hours. 2.5 hours. I remember now. It was 2.5 hours. I was going add me, add me, add. I really wanted to get added because I thought it'd be cool if I could show off to my friends that, oh, I got on live with Trippie Red. Or I could show that I talked to Trippie Red, you know? Because that's just what I was thinking at the time. And that was my thing. I would do that to every famous person that I followed. I would just go on their live or just spam their comments, try to get noticed by them like super, super hard. And this was before I was rapping. I wasn't even rapping in 2016. I didn't start rapping till like a year later. I started rapping in 2017. Yes, this is like 1 year before I started rapping. Anyways, for 2 hours, I was saying add me, add me, add. And then like he added me and I did not expect that. I was excited. I was swooped. I was excited. And we were just talking about regular shit. I was like, yo, I'm a huge fan. I'm a big fan of Love Scars. It's fire. And he's like, thanks, I appreciate it, man. And then he just started getting super, super disrespectful, like out of nowhere, like calling me Four Eyes, World of Warcraft, like a nerd. And then he was telling me to rap, like, and I wasn't even a rapper at the time, bro. Like, and he's telling me to rap. And I was like, well, you're the famous person, you're the rapper, why don't you rap? And then he's like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, I was like, bro, you don't even rap, you use autotune. And then we were just like getting into it, like arguing. I don't remember the whole conversation exactly, word for word, because this happened a long, long time ago. You know, this happened like 11 years ago, man. So I don't remember. Anyways, and I said something crazy. I was like, that's why Lil Yachty's better than you. And he's like, whatever, kill yourself. And he kicked me from the live. And that was the end of it. Yeah. And to just say that to a kid that looked up to you, that was a fan of you, is crazy. Because I'm pretty sure he was 18 at the time, and you're talking to a 16-year-old like that. You're a fully grown adult telling a minor to kill himself, which is illegal as fuck, by the way. That's just crazy. Like, bro, if it wasn't for your fans, you wouldn't even be nobody. You wouldn't even be where you're at. Like, and you're just gonna like disrespect your fans and like tell them to kill themselves. Like, bro, and I seen that one viral clip where he made a fan eat poop for a feature. Like, and ever since then, bro, ever since Trippie Red told me to kill myself, bro, I stopped fucking with him. I forgot he existed, bro. Every time people bring up Trippie Red, I'm like, yeah, he's trash. That made me stop being a fan of him, to be honest. Because I just saw how he was as a person and that he's really disrespectful. Also, he tried to jump my friend, Skinny from the Nine. If you know who Skinny from the Nine is, he tried to jump him at Soulja Boy's house. Yeah, so that too. He's just an overall negative human being. And he talks a lot of shit, he starts a lot of shit, and he can't finish it. You know? And it's just so crazy because you should never talk shit about somebody that's a fan or supporter of yours, because you don't know who they could become in the future. They could become somebody in the future, so you should never know. You should never talk to anyone like that. You should never talk to anyone like that, period. And it's just so funny that he talked to me like that, because I blew up like 4 or 5 years later. I mean, I don't know if he saw me when I blew up or whatever. That doesn't even matter. But I'm just saying, you should never talk shit to a fan or a supporter, because you never know who could become somebody in the future. And they might end up passing you. You know, so you never know, man. You know, and you should never tell someone they're never going to blow up or they're never going to make it, because you never know, man. You never fucking know. But that's why I stopped fucking with Trippie Red, and I stopped listening to him, because that's the last time I listened to Trippie Red, was when he came out. And then when he told me to kill myself and he made the other fan eat poop, I stopped messing with him, because I saw his true colors, you know, and he's just not a good person. You know, that's all it comes down to, man. But, yeah, someone send this to Trippie Red and tell him how they hate Jacob feels about him. That's all I got to say about it. That's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comments. Who's in the wrong, me or Trippie Red? Let me know in the comments, man. I'm out.